8 बच्चे Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we'll continue with the questions and then we'll start measures of dispersion today. Okay, please try this question. Question number, example number 1 for the day. So, example number 1, we have to find mode. We have to find out mode. So, find mode. Find mode for the following data: 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please try to find out mode of this particular data. How many observations are there? 7 observations are there, and you need to find out mode. Please try, everyone. Mode should be unique, right? So what is the maximum frequency here? As you can see, 2 has occurred twice, right? And 3 has occurred twice. But we can't say 2 and 3 both are mode, right? For that, we need to use empirical formula. What is empirical formula? Tell me. Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean, right? When you are getting more than one mode, I mean, mode cannot be, it should be unique, right? So mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. That is the formula you need to use. Yes or no? So for that, you need to find median and mean. Yes or no? Try to find out median and mean and then apply the formula. Yes, online students, have you understood the question? Yes? Okay. Krishna, very good. Mahi, Rudrani, Tanvi, Pranav, Sean, and yes, Varad. Good morning, everyone. Please try to solve this question. Very easy. Use this formula since we are not getting unique mode. So we cannot say 2 and 3 both are mode. Yes or no? Please try. Very easy. You need to find out mode correct up to 2 decimal places. Please try. Yes, online students, what is mean? Median is very easy to find, yes or no? Because see, since all the observations are in ascending order, all the observations are in already ascending order, so we don't have to arrange them, yes or no? So since number of observations is odd, right? So what is the mode? Median n plus 1 by 2th observation, yes or no? So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 observations are there, so n is equal to 7. So for median, n is equal to 7. Now 7 plus 1 by 2th observation would be your median. Yes or no? Now it means median is equal to fourth observation. Median is equal to fourth observation. Yes or no? And what is fourth observation if you see? 3 only. So median is very easy. I mean 3. We need to find out mean now. What is mean? Mean means you need to add all of them and divided by tell me total number of observations. So that is 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, isn't it? Divided by 7. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 10, 14, 19, 25. 25 by 7. So that is equal to tell me 7 threes are 21. 4, 7 fives are 35. And 7 sevens are 49. Yes or no? Yes or no? So this is nothing but mean. Now we already know mean and median. Apply the formula. What is the formula? Tell me. Mode is equal to 3 median, 3 median minus 2 mean. Very good. Now tell me, what is median? Median was 3 only. Yes or no? So that is 3 into 3 minus 2 into 3.57. Yes or no? So you'll get 9 minus, tell me, 7.14. Very good. Now if you subtract 7.14 from 9, what will get? 1.86. So 1.86 is mode. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Shall we move ahead? Shall we revise that shift of origin and change of scale wala table? Yes or no? See, suppose we have observation xi for xi. We have am, a, gm, g, hm, h, median, md, and mode, mo. Right? Now, if you add or subtract, if you add or subtract every observation by, I mean, if every observation is added by k, or if every observation, if you subtract particular number k, yes or no? I mean, the new variable would be xi plus minus k or only plus k. I'm writing xi plus k. If k is negative, then you are subtracting something, yes or no, from each and every observation. Now this is nothing but shift of origin. This is called as shift of origin. And if you multiply each and every observation by some k, yes or no? So new mean would be, tell me, simply you have to add k. Here new mean would be, if you multiply, you have to just multiply k, yes or no,
Yes.
to the original mean, yes or no? Now similarly in gm, it is not equal to g plus k. G dash is not equal to g plus k in general. Why I have to write in general? For some cases, tell me, it may be equal to g plus k, but in general it is not equal to g plus k. Similarly, h dash is not equal to, tell me, h plus k, again in general. Yes or no? I have already told you when it is equal to h plus k or g plus k. Yes or no? In which case, if all the observations are same, and here k times g and k times h. But here we have to see k cannot be, tell me, negative. K should not be negative. K should be positive. Yes or no? Shall we move ahead? Median and mode doesn't matter. Yes or no? MD plus directly. I mean, it is similar to that of arithmetic mean. So MD plus K or K times MD. I mean, whatever you uh, whatever changes you make with observations, the same changes will be reflected on median and mode and arithmetic mean. Yes or no? Similarly, mode plus K and K into. Is there any doubt? Please note it down this table. I hope it is clear to all of you. Yes. We'll take some more questions and then we'll start measures of dispersion. Example number 2. Yes, online students, are you getting or not? Soham, Devesh, have you understood the table? Mahi, Rudrani, Tanvi, please rename yourself who is NSB 11th. Please write your proper name. Sumedh, Varad. Okay. See. Next. Example number 2. Suppose there is xi, and for that median median of x, median of variable x is equal to 5, and there is one more variable y, and y is, and the relation between x and y is given by y is equal to 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. You need to find out median of y. I hope you understood the question. Please try. Have you understood the question, online students? Median of x is 5, y is equal to 2x plus 3, then median of y would be what? Yes. Anyone? Online students, have you got the answer? Yes. Yes, Tanvi, Rudrani, Soham, Krishna, Devesh. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what is the answer? Yes. What we need to do? As we already know, whatever changes you make with I mean, make on the observations, the same changes will be reflected for median. Yes or no? So very easy. Since y is equal to 2 times x plus 3, so what are the changes you are making with the variable? You are just multiplying 2 and then you are adding 3. Yes or no? So median of y would be equal to 2 times median of x. Yes or no? Plus 3. Simple. Yes or no? So 2 times, what is median of x? 5 plus 3. Answer is 13. Is there any doubt? So median of y is 13. Shall we move ahead? Shall we take another question? Please note it down. Example number 3. If the three observations are, please write down the question. If the three observations, if the three observations are 3 minus 6 and minus 6, then what is their harmonic mean? I mean, you need to find out HM. You need to find out HM. Please try. Yes. What is the formula for HM? See the formula. N divided by summation of 1 upon xi. Yes or no? H is equal to H is equal to, tell me. N divided by summation 1 upon xi. So it means H is equal to, what is N here? Three observations are there. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now, what is the meaning of summation 1 upon xi? You need to add the reciprocals of all the observations, isn't it? So 1 by 3 plus 1 by minus 6 plus 1 by minus 6. Yes or no? So if you add in the denominator, what we are getting? 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. Yes or no? I can take minus common. Yes or no? Can I do that? So 1 by 3 minus, what is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6? 2 by 6. That is 1 by 3 only. So we are getting 3 by 0. That is infinity. So h is equal to infinity. I hope it is clear. So what is harmonic mean? Infinite. Yes, online students, have you understood? Simple formula. We have already covered this formula yesterday only. Yes or no? Shall we move to the next question? Yes or no? Example number 4. Example 4. If the harmonic mean of HM of two numbers two numbers is 21.6. 21.6. And one of the numbers one of the numbers is 27. What is the other number? Then what is the other number? Yes, anyone? What is the formula of HM for two numbers? I've already told you. 2AB over A plus B? Yes or no? You don't revise the formula, yes or no? Statistics is all about remembering the formulas. Yes or no? If you don't learn the formulas, it becomes very difficult. So as two numbers are given here and HM is already given, one of the numbers is given basically, and the other number you need to find out. So let the two numbers be A and B. So what is HM? 2AB over A plus B, isn't it? So A is what? 27 and H is what? 21.6. We need to find B. Simple. Just substitute all the values that we have. So that is 21.6 is equal to 2 into 27 into B divided by, tell me, A plus B. 27 plus B. Yes or no? Now what I can do, I can just write this one as 216 divided by 10. Yes or no? Is equal to 2 into 27 into B divided by 27 plus B. Yes or no? Now 27 into 8 is 216. Yes or no? And 2 into 4 is nothing but 8. This 2 twos are 4 and 2 fives are 10. Now I can cross multiply. Yes or no? So 2 times 27 is nothing but 54 plus 2B is equal to 5B. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now from here we are getting 3B is equal to 54. So B is equal to, yes, 18 3 is 54. So the other number would be 18. The other number would be 18. I hope it is clear. Very, very good question it was, right? I mean, you need to just apply the formula. HM of two numbers. HM of two numbers. Is there any doubt? Yes, online kids, have you understood? Yes or no? Have you understood? So answer is B is equal to 18. B is equal to 18. Okay, next. Shall we move to the next question? Example number, please note it down this one. Example number 5. Next question. Example number. Okay, let me tell you one note, just note it down. See, very easy. Combined geometric mean. Combined, like we studied, combined arithmetic mean, right? So combined geometric, combined geometric mean. Again, there will be two groups. One group, and this is the second group. In the first group, number of observations are N1 and its GM is G1. Similarly, N2 and G2. As we already know, what is GM? GM is product of all the observations, and we have to find out nth root of that product. Yes or no? Okay. So number of observations are, suppose the combined geometric mean is G. Combined geometric mean is G. So product, suppose this is the product, and the power should be 1 by n1 plus n2, isn't it? Why 1 by n1 plus n2? Because number of observations are n1 plus n2. Yes or no? So total number of observations are n1 plus n2. That is why we have to find the n1 plus n2th root of the product. So what would be the product of first group? See, can I say, suppose this variable is x and this variable is, let's say, y, xi and yi. Yes or no? So can I say g1 is equal to xi, I mean pi xi raised to 1 by n1. So can I say g1 raised to n1 is equal to pi xi, which is nothing but p1. P1 means product of first group, product of all the observations in the first group. Yes or no? Can I say that? Similarly, can I say G2 is equal to, tell me, G2 is equal to what? Pi yi. Pi yi raised to 1 by n2. Now, G2 raised to n2 will be what? Tell me. Pi yi. Yes or no? Which is nothing but P2. And we want P1 into P2 here. Yes or no? Product of all the observations means product of all the observations in the first group into product of all the observations in the second group, which are P1 and P2 respectively. Yes or no? So can I say directly G is equal to, what is P1? G1 raised to, this is nothing but N1. G1 raised to N1 into G2 raised to N2 and whole power 1 by N1 plus N2. This is nothing but combined mean, isn't it? This is nothing but combined mean. Yes or no? Where G1 and N1 are GM and number of observations of the first group respectively, and G2 and N2 are again for the second group. Yes or no? So G1 raised to N1 into G2 raised to N1, which are nothing but P1 and P2. Yes or no? And whole power 1 by N1 plus N2, which is nth root. N is nothing but total number of observations. So the definition, we have to stick to the definition. Yes or no? What is the definition? Product, nth root of product of all the observations. Yes or no? Now, if I take log on both sides, one more result we can have. See, so what is log G? Can I say, see, if you apply log here, so 1 by n1 plus n2 will be in multiplication? Yes or no? So can I say divided by n1 plus n2 I can write here? Yes or no? And if you apply log, this will be again n1 log g1 plus n2 log g2. This is nothing but, tell me, one more result where g is the combined geometric mean. G is the combined geometric mean. G1 and G2 are the geometric means of respective groups. I mean, first group and second group. N1 and N2 are the number of observations in the first and second group respectively. Yes or no? Is there any doubt? I hope you are getting. Yes, online students. Are you getting or not? So these are the important formula that you need to remember. So can I generalize this? See here. If suppose n groups are there, how many groups are there? Or k groups are there? How many? K groups are there. Number of observations are ni, n1, I mean n1, n2, n3 up to nk, and respective geometric means are suppose g1, g2 up to gk, right? So can I say g is equal to p1 into p2 into p3? I'm writing it. See, p1 into p2 into p3 up to so on into pk, whole divided by, tell me, n1 plus, I mean whole power 1 by n1 plus n2 up to, tell me, nk, isn't it? Yes or no? Is there any doubt? Understood? Now, P1 can be written as, tell me, G1 raised to N1. P2 can be written as G2 raised to N2. P3 can be written as G3 raised to N3. I'm generalizing it, N3. So on into, tell me, GK raised to NK. Yes or no? And to the power 1 over N1 plus N2 plus dot dot so on plus NK. Yes or no? Isn't it? Now, G is equal to, can I write pi gi raised to ni and whole power 1 by summation ni? I hope it is clear. So this is the formula. If I take log on both sides, what will get? Log g is equal to, tell me, 1 upon summation ni, and here if you take log on product, it becomes summation. Yes or no? So summation ni, let me write summation here. So summation ni log gi. This is one more result. Yes or no? G is the combined mean. Ni are nothing but number of observations. Gi are nothing but, tell me, respective GMs of all the groups. Yes or no? So these are the two general results we can say. Yes or no? Similarly, we can derive for combined harmonic mean. Combined harmonic mean. Combined arithmetic mean we have already covered. Combined geometric mean just now we have seen. Yes or no? Yes or no? Shall we take one example on this? Yes or no? Okay. Example number 5. Example number 5. 4 we have already. C. Yes, online students, are you getting or not? Example number 5. C. There are two groups. How many? Two groups. N1 is equal to, in the first group, suppose 4 observations are there, and G1 is, let's say, 5, and number of observations in the second group 3, and G2 is, you need to find out G2, or maybe G2 is, let's say, 4, and you need to find out G. I hope you understood the question. There are two groups, N1, G1, N2, G2 are given. You need to find out G, which is combined mean for both the groups. Yes. Instead of G, just find out log G. And again, I can extend this question. Okay, no problem. First find out G and then find out log G. What is G? Okay. N1 plus N2? N1 plus N2? 7, right? N1 plus N2 is 7. So very easy. Apply the formula simply. See, G is what? J is nothing but, tell me, G1 raised to N1 into G2 raised to N2 whole power 1 by N1 plus N2. Yes or no? Yes or no? So we already know all these values. So I can directly substitute these values, right? So G will be, what is G1? 5 raised to 5 raised to 4. Yes or no? What is G2? 4. 4 raised to 3. And divided by 1 by 7? Yes or no? N1 plus N2. So G is nothing but, tell me, 5 raised to 4. 625. 4 raised to 3. 64. Yes or no? And power 7. Right? Now see. G is equal to. What is 625 into 64? See. Very easy. 625 into 4 is what? 2500? Yes or no? So can I write 625 into 4 into 16? Yes or no? 1 by 7. So this is nothing but 2500 into 16. Yes or no? Now it becomes easier. Now you know the table of 16. What I am doing, see, 2.5k into 4 is 10k. Yes or no? So again I am writing this 4 into 4. Yes or no? Yes or no? So this is nothing but 10,000 into 4, 40,000. Yes or no? Or we could have just multiplied Yes or no? Mentally we can calculate. Yes or no? So I'm just writing so that you can see what I'm doing. So 25, 2.5k into 4 into 4. 10k into 4 is 40k. That is 40,000 raised to 1 by 7. That is UG. Now, let me extend my question. Suppose, same question. This was suppose A part. Okay. And the B part is if log G is equal to m log 2 plus n log 5. Find out m plus n. We have already solved this type of question. Yes or no? Yesterday only. Please try. M log 2 and n log 5. So you don't have to multiply now. Yes or no? In the first step itself, 5 to the power 4 we have, and 4 to the power 3 can be written as 2 to the power 6. Yes or no? 4 by 7 and 3 by 7 will be getting. 6 by 7, sorry. And then they can ask GIF of m plus n, fractional part of m plus n. Yes or no? So time consuming as well as conceptual. Yes or no? I'm just trying to tell you, I mean, how examiner thinks. Yes or no? So if you divide the complex question into parts, yes or no, some uh, different sections, then it becomes easier. What is the answer? Yes. Yes. What is n? 4 by 7. 10 by 7. 10 by 7. What is GIF of m plus n? 1. Yes or no? Why 10? I mean 10 by 7 is between 1 and 2. GIF is nothing but, what is GIF? GIF of any real number is nothing but the integer which is just less than that of the number or equal to. Yes or no? So 10 by 7 is just greater than 1. Yes or no? So GIF will be 1. And what is fractional part? Whatever the number which is other than the integer. So for positive numbers, you have to just separate the GIF. Yes or no? For negative as well. Yes or no? So answer would be fractional part. 3 by 7. Very good. Understood. So let me solve it. B part. What is G? Tell me. 5 raised to 5 raised to 4 into, tell me, 4 raised to 3, right? Yes, sir. Okay. And whole power 1 by 7. Yes or no? Now I'm taking log on both sides. So log G is equal to what? 1 by 7 I can take common. Yes or no? Here 4 log 5 plus 3 log 4. So now I can write here 4 by 7 log 5. This log 4 can be written as 2 log 2. So this becomes 6 by 7 log 2. As I have to compare with m log 2 plus n log 3. N log 5. Yes or no? It is equal to m log 2 plus n log 5. Now, what is m? If you compare, just compare with log z. I mean log z. Log g is equal to, tell me, m log 2 plus n log 5. So n is equal to, tell me, 4 by 7, and m is equal to 6 by 7. Yes or no? So now I have to write the values. If I compare, I'm getting m is equal to 6 by 7 and n is equal to 4 by 7. We had to find out m plus n, that is 10 by 7. Is there any doubt? Shall we move ahead? We'll solve one or two questions more, and then we'll move to measures of dispersion. See, example number 6. Example number 6. Yes, online students, are you getting or not? Example number 6. If, please write down the question. If x bar be the mean of n observations, x1, x2, x3 up to xn, if a minus b is added to each observation, what is the mean of new set of observations? Yes, very easy. Shift of origin. So new x bar, I mean new mean would be what I'm doing basically. We are just adding a minus b to every object. K is nothing but a minus b. So new mean would be x bar plus k, and k is nothing but a minus b. So answer would be x bar plus a minus b. Very easy. Yes or no? These type of questions also can come in the exam. Yes or no? So we have to just find those questions, and we can easily solve them. Very easy. Done. Next question. Please note it down. Okay. See. Next. Example number 7. Okay. So we have a continuous data. This is class interval, and this is frequency. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. Fi 5, 10, 20, 5, 10. You need to find out uh, x bar, median, and mode. All the three measures of central tendency. You need to find out. Mean, median, mode. Please see the formula and try to solve this question. Very easy. You need to find out mean, median, and mode. You can use the direct method. Yes or no? For mean, median, we already know the formula. Let me write down the formula. Very easy. What is x bar? Tell me. Summation fi xi divided by summation fi. This is the formula for mean. Yes or no? What about median? Yesterday only we have seen this formula. Tell me. L plus n by 2 minus cf upon f into h. What about mode? Tell me. L plus f1 minus f naught. Please remember the formula. 2f1 minus f naught minus f2 into h. Please apply the formula. For median and mode, you need to find out median class and model class. And for mean, you have to find out class mark. What is class mark? Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Just try to solve. Very easy. All are 25. Okay. I mean, this is a symmetrical data. Yes. Online students, have you got the answer? Devesh, Aditya, Krishna, Om, Mahi, Rudrani, Tanvi. Nobody is responding today. Vivek, Varad, Pranav, Renuka. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. 5, 10, 20, 5, and 10. See, let me draw the table one more time. We have got 0 to 10 here, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So I'm solving this. 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. Yes or no? So what would be xi? I mean class mark. 5, 15, 25, 35, and 45. Yes or no? What is Fi frequency? 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 20, 5, 10. If you observe the frequency, it is again symmetrical. Yes or no? 5, 10, 20, and then again 5, 10. Okay, no issues. Now see, for median, we need to find out cumulative frequency. Yes or no? This is nothing but 5, 15, 35, 40, and 50. So summation Fi is 50 only. Okay. So for median, for mean, we need to find out Fixi. What is Fixi? 25, 150. Here, tell me, 25 into 20, 500, 35 into 5, 175, and 45 into 10, 450. That's on. We could have used that formula. Which one? Assume mean method. Yes or no? As we are getting larger values. Yes or no? Yes or no? But no issues. We are just now we can just find out the value of mean using which formula? Direct method. Yes or no? Summation Fixi divided by summation Fi. What is X bar? Tell me. X bar is nothing but summation Fixi divided by summation Fi. You need to add all of them. 175 and 25. That is 200. 200 plus 500 is 700. 700 and plus 50 plus 50, 800. This one is 900 and plus 400 is 1300. Yes or no? So 1300 divided by what is summation Fi? 50. This 5 and this 5 will get cancelled. So 26 is nothing but mean. 26 is nothing but mean. Now we need to find out median. What is the formula for median? Tell me. L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Yes or no? For that, we need to find out median class. So what is n here? N by 2 is nothing but 25. Yes or no? So see, 25, where the cumulative frequency 25 lies, in which class? Tell me. Here in this class? Yes or no? So this is your median class as well as model class. Why model class? Because highest frequency is 20 only. Yes or no? So median and model class both are 20 to 30. Now tell me. Formula. We can directly apply the formula. What is L? L is 20. 20 plus. Tell me. 25 minus. Cumulative frequency is nothing but class preceding median class. That is 15. Cumulative frequency. 15 I have to write. Divided by summation. No, only F you have to write. So what is F? Frequency of the median class. Tell me. 20. So I need to write 20. What is the class width? H is 10 only. I have to write 10. Yeah. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So we are left with 20 plus 25 minus 15 is 10. 10 by 2 is nothing but 5. So median is 20. So median we are getting 25. Yes or no? Now we need to find out mode. What is the formula? Tell me one more time. L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Yes or no? Now what is L? L is 20 plus what is F1? F1 is nothing but 20. Yes or no? This is F0, this is F1, and this is F2. So 20 minus 10. 20 minus 10 divided by 40 minus 10 minus 5. Yes or no? Into 10. Now 20 plus. This is nothing but in the denominator what we are getting 25. 25. And here in the numerator 10 into 10, that is 100. Yes or no? That is 4. So 20 plus 4. So what is mode? 24. Mode is 24. So we have got median 25, x bar 26, and mode 20, 24, 25, 26. Is there any doubt? I hope it is clear. Shall we move ahead? Please note it down, this solution, very easy. Okay, now we'll start measures of dispersion. Give the heading measures of dispersion. Measures of dispersion. Measures of dispersion. Yes or no? Now, what we are going to cover in this particular section, the first one, range. Just write the contents first. Range. Number 2, range and coefficient of range. Number 2, mean deviation. Mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation. Then third, sum of deviation about mean. Sum of deviation about mean. Then quartile deviation. And coefficient of quartile deviation. Number 5, standard deviation. Standard deviation. Standard deviation. Number 6, variance. Number 7, coefficient of variation. Number 8, consistency, consistency. Number 9, symmetrical and symmetrical and skew symmetrical data. And then at the end, shift of shift of origin, shift of origin and change of scale for all these measures of dispersion. So how many points we need to cover? 10 points in this section. Very important and very easy as well. Please note it down. So this is the syllabus, or this is the contents for this particular section we need to cover. Only formula you need to remember. What is the meaning of dispersion? Difference or deviation. If you subtract something, yes or no? So mostly in all these sections, all these points, we will be subtracting something from all the observations, or maybe uh, any particular value, or any particular maybe measures of central tendency we can subtract from each and every observation sometimes, right? We'll see. Okay, so give the heading range and coefficient of range. You might have heard about this particular word or the meaning of range in functions as well, right? What is range? Range means the interval in which a particular observation varies, we can say. Yes or no? What is the range of the data? Range of the data means at what length or at what interval the whole data is scattered. Yes or no? So give the heading range. What is the meaning of range? Write down the definition. The interval, or I can say length, in which in which the whole data is scattered. Yes or no? And now we'll see numerical formula for range. Very easy. Range is equal to, tell me, range R is equal to highest value minus lowest value. Highest highest value minus lowest value. Yeah, highest value minus lowest value. So this is the formula. Let me take one example, very easy. T. For example, we have data xi 2, 3, 8, minus 6, 7, 5, 4. So you need to find out range. So what is the highest value here? 8. Very good. What is the lowest value? Minus 6. 8 minus 6, that is equal to 8 plus 6. Yes or no? Answer is 14. So range of this particular data is 14. Range of this particular data is. Next example. That was example number 1. Example number Just write 1. See, example number 1. Example number 2 now. Suppose xi is. So what it means, tell me in the first example. 14 is the length of the data, I can say. 14 is the. So in 14 length, the whole data is scattered. Yes or no? Minimum, maximum minus minimum. Yes or no? So that is the formula. Very easy. Now xi. Suppose we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 100. Okay. So what is the length of the data now? I mean, we need to find out range. So range is equal to, tell me, 99 minus, I mean, sorry, 100 minus 1, that is 99. Yes or no? So see, what is the length of the data? 99. In the 99 length, 99, I mean, the length of the interval where the whole data is there is 99. Yes or no? But is it true? All the data are there in between 1 and 7. I mean, between 1 and 10, I can say at most. Yes or no? Only one data, just because of one data, it is giving, I can say, not very accurate information. Yes or no? Its length is, I mean, 10, I can say, or 7 or 6, I can say. Yes or no? But just because of one data, just because of one data, it is giving not very accurate information. That is why range is the poorest measure of dispersion. Dispersion means deviation, the difference. So range is the poorest measure of dispersion. You need to just write one note here. What we have to write? Range is the, tell me, why poorest? I hope you understood. Because it is dependent upon two values only. So yes or no? If something is dependent on only 1% or 2%, it is dangerous. Yes or no? It may not give you the appropriate output or result. Yes or no? So range is the, tell me, poorest measure, poorest measure of this. So measures of dispersion. Range, I hope you understood. Yeah. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Now, what is coefficient of range? What is coefficient of range? Again, we have formula for this. I'm writing CR. What is the meaning of CR? Coefficient of range. C for coefficient, R for range. That is equal to H minus L divided by H plus L. H minus L over H plus L. In coefficient, most of the times you will see this formula. Minus in the numerator, I mean difference in the numerator, and difference, I mean the sum in the numerator. Difference in the numerator and sum in the denominator, isn't it? Now you need to find out for both the example, for both the examples, example number 1, you need to find out CR. For second example as well, you need to find out CR. Very easy. Tell me, what is CR? In the first example, CR would be 8 plus 6 divided by 8 minus 6. Yes or no? So that is 14 by 2, 7. So coefficient of range is 7 here. Yes or no? For second example, tell me, 100 minus 1 divided by 100 plus 1 is equal to, tell me, 99 over 10. Done. Understood, everyone? So I hope you have understood what is range and what is coefficient range, coefficient of range. You need to remember one thing: range is the poorest measure of dispersion because it is dependent upon only two values. Yes or no? So it may not give you the correct information about the whole data. Yes or no? Shall we move ahead? Shall we move ahead? Okay. Now, what is the next point? Tell me. Mean deviation and coefficient of. So second point is mean deviation, and coefficient of MD. I'm writing in short MD. Mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation. Yes or no? So first of all, mean deviation. First of all, mean deviation. Mean deviation. Suppose we have first type. Suppose data is not continuous. Data is not continuous, or discrete data we have, and we don't have any frequency. Discrete ungrouped data. For, just write it down, for discrete ungrouped data, no frequency. So observation will be something like this: xi, x1, x2, x3, so on till xn. Right? Now we need to find out mean. Now let me tell you what is mean deviation. What is the meaning of mean deviation? See, or let me write the formula first, and then I'll explain the formula. You'll understand what is mean deviation. So first of all, you need to find out mean. What do you have to find out? Mean. What is x bar? Summation xi divided by n. This is x bar. First of all, you need to find out mean, and you need to find out the deviation of all the observation from mean. What it means? What it means? Tell me. Deviation of all the observations from mean. What is the meaning of deviation? Difference. So it will be something like this. Tell me. X1 minus x bar, x2 minus x bar, x3 minus x bar. But not only, I mean, you need to find out the difference, and difference can't be negative. So absolute deviation you need to find out. Are you getting my point? You don't have to take negative values. Yes or no? Only positive values we have to take. That is why mod. So what is the first step? Tell me. Find mean. Find mean, and then find the absolute deviation from all the observations. Yes or no? Understood? Okay. Now you need to find out the mean of this absolute deviation of all the observation from mean. For mean, what we have to do? Sum divided by total number of observations. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So if I add xi minus x bar, this row, second row, and then you have to just divide it by n. That is nothing but mean deviation. I hope you understood. So mean deviation is nothing but, now let me tell you in English. This is maths. Yes or no? What we have to do? First we have to find the mean, then we have to find absolute deviations. I mean only difference, not negative values. We have to just discard negative values. Yes or no? So xi minus tell me x bar. Yes or no? And that too only positive values we have to take, and then we have to find out mean. So can I say mean deviation? Now I can write mean deviation is what? Mean deviation is the mean deviation is the mean of all the absolute means only positive values we have to take. All absolute deviation Mean deviation is the mean of all the absolute deviations of all the observations from mean. I hope it is clear. Can it be negative? No. Why? Mod is there. Yes or no? Can it be zero? Yes.
Yes.
Why zero? When zero? When all the observations are equal. When all the observations are equal, then mean would be equal to that observation only. So difference would be zero. All zeros you'll get, and the average of zero will be zero only. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is the first formula when data is of which type? Tell me. Discrete and ungrouped. Discrete and so this is the definition. I hope it is clear now.
Yes.
So remember the steps. What is the first step? What is the first step? Find the mean.
Find the mean.
Find the mean. See, this is nothing but mean deviation about mean. This is nothing but about mean, because we have found out the deviation from mean. We have found out absolute deviations from mean. Mean deviation can be of three types. Mean deviation can be of three types. Mean deviation about mean. If nothing is mentioned by default, it is mean deviation about mean only. Yes or no? But it can be of how many types? Three types. Mean deviation about mean deviation about median, and mean deviation about mode. Yes or no? I hope you are getting. So now it can be of three types. So let me write all these formulae. The first one, mean deviation about mean. I'm writing this way, x bar. Yes or no? That is equal to, tell me, summation xi minus x bar divided by n. Similarly, tell me mean deviation about median. I'm writing small d. Mean deviation about median. That is equal to, tell me, summation xi minus. Now I have to find out median, and then absolute deviation, and then mean. Yes or no? So instead of mean, we have to, tell me, instead of mean, we have to find out median. So, and similarly, tell me mean deviation about mode. That is equal to, tell me, summation xi minus mode divided by. We'll take all these formulae today, and then tomorrow we'll be solving questions on this. Yes or no? So we'll finish the theory of measures of dispersion today, and then we'll solve questions tomorrow, and we'll start correlation and regression as well tomorrow itself. So first hour we have to, in the first hour we have to solve questions, and then later on we have to just solve. We have to take the third part. Which one? Correlation and regression. Please note it down. And one note we have to write here. What is the note? See, if you deviate, see here. If you deviate uh, all the observations from median, the difference should be minimum. Yes or no? Because if you take any other value, if you take in, the difference may be more. Yes or no? But from middle one, I mean, the difference should be lesser. Why? Because it is the mid value. So mean deviation is minimum about median. That is the note. And in statement form, this question, these questions can be asked. Yes or no? The first note we have seen for range. Range is the poorest measure of dispersion, and mean deviation is minimum. Tell me. Mean deviation is minimum about median. Very good. Please note it down. So mean deviation about mean deviation about median, mean deviation about mode. Shall we move ahead? And mean deviation about anything can be there. Yes or no? So I can ask you, these are the observations. Find out mean deviation about 2. Mean deviation about 2. So instead of x bar, you have to write 2. That's it. Yes or no? And I hope how to you know how to apply this particular formula. This one, summation xi minus x bar is nothing but x1 minus x bar plus x2 minus x bar plus so on, and mod will be there, and divided by total number of observations. Shall we take the second case for mean deviation? Yes or no? What is the second case? For group data. For group data. So B part, Mean deviation for grouped data. For group data. Yes or no? So which type of data will be there? I mean, xi will be there and fi will be there. Yes or no? Yes, xi means x1, x2, x3. Now we have to go. We have to stick to the definition. Yes or no? Till xn. Similarly here, f1, f2, f3, dot dot so on, fn. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. Now, what we have to do? We have to find out mean first. So tell me, what is x bar? Summation fi xi divided by summation fi. Any method you can use, direct method, step deviation, or assumed mean. Yes or no? Any method. I'm writing first formula. X bar you have to find out, and then we have to apply. What is mean deviation? Mean deviation about mean. I'm writing the formula. Tell me, how can we write summation xi minus x bar mod? Here frequency will come. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Because see, when we are finding mean without frequency distributed data. I mean for I mean where frequency is not there, ungrouped data. So what we write, summation xi divided by n. And for frequency distributed data, for group data, summation fi xi divided by summation fi. So can I write divided by summation fi? Yes or no? Is there any doubt? No, sir. Similarly, I can write two more formulas. Yes or no? Mean deviation about, tell me. Mean deviation about median, tell me. That would be, we have to find out median for, yes or no? So summation, tell me, fi xi minus median mod divided by summation fi. Similarly, mean deviation about mode, summation fi into mod of xi minus mode divided by summation fi. Is there any doubt? So this is the formula. I hope it is clear for grouped and for ungrouped. We'll take some examples. Now see, let me tell you the formula for coefficient of mean deviation. That is equal to, that is very easy. Mean deviation divided by x bar. Mean deviation divided by x bar. Mean deviation divided by x bar. Understood? Shall we take some examples for mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation? Yeah. Find example number 3. Find the mean deviation about mean deviation about mean for the first 10 natural numbers. Mean deviation as well as coefficient of mean deviation. Yes, online students, are you getting or not? Mean deviation as well as coefficient of mean deviation. For symmetrical data, mean is equal to median is equal to mode. So for symmetrical data, mean deviation about median, mean deviation about mean, mean deviation about mode, all will be equal. Please try. Very easy. For instead of 10, just write 11 for simple calculation. Okay. Now what is mean? First of all, we have to find out mean, isn't it? So xi is nothing but, tell me, what is xi? 1, 2, 3 up to 11. Yes or no? Now what is x bar? All are in AP. So mean will be, arithmetic mean is first term plus last term divided by 2. That is 6. Can I write x bar is 6 directly? Yes or no? Now we need to find out xi minus x bar. Yes or no? So 1 minus 6 is, tell me, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Are you getting or not? 6 minus 6 is 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the left of 0, and 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right of 0. Yes or no? Okay. So now we know the formula. What is mean division about mean? That is equal to summation xi minus x bar mod of, summation of mod of xi minus x bar divided by n. Now add all of them. 1 to 5, 1 to 5. How many observations are there? 11. So 2 times, if you add all of them, 9, 12, 15, right? So 30 by 11 is the answer. So mean deviation about mean is what? Tell me here. 30 by 11. This is the final answer. I hope it is clear. Yes. One more time. See, very easy. Observations are 11 observations from 1 to 11. Mean is 6. Now what I'm doing, we have to find out xi minus x bar. So 1 minus 6 is minus 5, but modulus is there. So 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. 6 minus 6 is 0. Then 7 minus 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes or no? Yes. Now add all of them. Apply the formula. If you add, you'll get 15 into 2. 2 times 0, 1 to 5. Yes or no? So 30 by 11 is the right answer. Is there any doubt? Now what is coefficient of mean deviation? Yes. What is the formula? Mean deviation about upon x bar. Very easy. So what is coefficient of mean deviation? Coefficient of mean deviation is equal to 30, 30 by 11 upon 6. That is 30 by 66. That is 15 by. And one more time. 5 by 11. Yes or no? Is there any doubt? No. Understood. Very easy. Now we'll take the third point. I hope this example is sufficient to understand mean deviation, how to find out. Yes or no? For frequency as well, directly you need to apply the formula. Yes or no? Okay. Shall we move ahead? Now the third point. What is the third point? Tell me. Sum of deviation about mean. See, in the previous example, see, if I ask you, just orally tell me, if I ask you, what would be the mean deviation about median? Will it be equal to 5 by 11? I mean, sorry, 11 by, what was mean deviation? 30 by 11. Will it be equal to 30 by 11? If I ask you what is mean deviation about median, so what would be the median? Median would be the middlemost value. Numbers are in AP. Yes or no? Symmetrical data is there. Number of observations are also odd. So 1 plus 11 upon 2, that is sixth observation, that is 6 only. So if mean and median both are equal, it means mode will be also equal. So here mean is equal to mode is equal to median. It means symmetrical data. And for symmetrical data, coefficient of or maybe mean deviation about median is equal to mean deviation about mode and mean deviation about mean. Yes or no? Okay. Next, sum of deviation about mean. See, what is the meaning? What is the difference between mean deviation and sum of deviation about mean? See, in mean deviation, we have to add absolute values. But here we have to just algebraic sum we have to do. I mean, we have to consider sign. Yes or no? So deviation, it is not absolute deviation. It is nothing but sum of deviation about mean. Yes or no? And what is mean deviation? Mean deviation is nothing but sum of absolute deviation about mean divided by total number of observations. Yes or no? So here sum of deviation about mean is equal to summation. Can I say xi minus x bar directly? No mod. Mod is not there. Yes or no? Deviation means xi minus x bar difference. Only you don't have to find out the difference. You have to just subtract every observation. Yes or no? We have to subtract every observation, or we have to subtract mean from every observation. Yes or no? And then we have to add algebraic sum, we can say. Now tell me, apply the summation here. What will get? Summation xi minus summation x bar. Yes or no? And we already know what is summation xi, that is n into x bar. I can write, because summation xi upon n is nothing but x bar. See, I'm writing here. What is x bar? Summation xi divided by n. So summation xi is nothing but n into x bar. Yes or no? Minus x bar is constant, so constant will come out, and summation 1. What is summation 1? We have already covered this. Tell me, summation 1 is n only. If you add 1 n times, you'll get n. Yes or no? So that is nothing but n into x bar minus n into x bar. That is equal to. So only note you have to write. That is why I have given that heading. Tell me. So just write it down. This is the proof. Yes or no? Sum of deviation about mean is 0. Write it down. Sum of deviation of all the observation about mean is median. And that is true for all types of data. Yes or no? Whether it is grouped or ungrouped. Yes or no? Sum of deviation of all the observations about mean is 0. Is there any doubt? Done? Shall we move ahead? So doesn't matter what are the data, which type of data is this, sum of deviation about mean is always 0. Shall we move ahead? Yes or no? Now what is the fourth point? Quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Give the heading. Point number 4. Quartile deviation. Quartile deviation. What is the meaning of quartile? First of all, what is the meaning of quarter? 1/4? 1/4. Quadrant? 1/4? Yes or no? So quartile means uh, we have to divide the whole data into how many parts? 4 equal parts. Suppose 19 observations are there. How many observations? 19. Or maybe 20 observations are there. So what we have to do? We have to divide the whole data into how many parts? 4 equal parts. 5, 5, 5. Yes or no? First, we have to arrange all of them in ascending order. And then we have to divide the whole data into how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. So the last data of the first quarter or first quartile would be Q1. Are you getting my point? Suppose, let me take one example, you'll understand. Suppose I have taken example number 1. Suppose I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Suppose these are the data, right? Now what I'm doing, I'm just dividing the whole data into how many parts? 4 parts. So this is the first part. This is the second part. This is the third part. This is the fourth part. See, the first data will always be Q1. Sorry, Q naught. Q naught. The last data of the first quarter, I can say this is first quarter, second, third, and fourth. Yes or no? Like we do in trigonometry. Yes or no? 360 degrees can be is divided into 4 parts. 90, 90, 90. Yes or no? So Q naught is nothing but 1. I mean the first data. And this is nothing but, so Q1 is the last data of the first quarter, I can say. This is nothing but, tell me, Q2. This is nothing but, tell me, Q3. This is nothing but Q4. I hope it is clear. That is how we have to. Just write down the example first. So first quartile is for this data is 3. Second quartile for this data is 6. Third quartile for this data is 9. And fourth quartile for this data is 12. Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Yes, online students, are you getting or not? Then see. And for this is for, tell me, discrete data, and where frequency is not there, I mean for ungrouped discrete data. Now see, if I say, what is Q2? Can I say Q2 is the middlemost value here? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, sir. So basically Q2 is middlemost value. That is median. Yes or no? Q2 is nothing but median. Or for discrete data, you can say 6 and 7, between 6 and 7. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. But for frequency distributed, directly we say n by 2th observation, that is nothing but median class. Yes or no? So can I say Q2 would be median for continuous data? So what is Q2? See, if I want to find out Qi for continuous data, this is nothing but discrete data. This is nothing but discrete data. For continuous, what is Q2, which is median? Which is median. What is the formula for continuous? This is for, that is how we have to solve for discrete data. This is for, you have to just write discrete data. Yes or no? Here, what is Q2? L plus, first of all, we have to find out median class. For that, n by 2 we have to find out. Then respective cumulative frequency, whatever the class is there, we have to just make that class as median class. Then L plus, tell me, n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Now see, let me generalize this formula. If I want to find out Qi, if I want to find out qi means I have to find out q1 or q3, yes or no? So see what I have to do. Qi is equal to can I write this to q2 as l plus 2 into n by 4. Why 4? Quartile. That is why we have to just divide the whole data into 4 parts. So n by 4 and then 2 times. Why 2 times? Because it is double. N by 4 will be q1. Yes or no? So 2 into, since we have to find out q2, that is why I am written 2 into n by 4 minus cf upon f into h. Is there any doubt? Similarly, can I say what is q1? Q1 would be L plus 1 into n by 4. Yes or no? Minus cf divided by f into h. Now, for that, the class should be n by fourth observation we have to see, and then cumulative frequency and respective class would be your, I cannot say now median class, but the class containing q1. Yes or no? Can I say that? Yes or no? So I have to find out, instead of n by 2, we have to find out n by 4 here, and we have to see the cumulative frequency wala column, and then accordingly we have to decide which class we have to consider. For that, we have to take L, F, and H respectively, or CF respectively. Yes or no? Now see, similarly, can I say QI? Now I'm generalizing the formula. Tell me, QI is nothing but L plus I into n by 4. I into n by 4 minus CF divided by F into H. So this is the formula for QI for continuous data. And what is quartile deviation? Quartile deviation is, tell me, Q3 minus Q1 over 2. And coefficient of quartile deviation, you already know what we have to do. Tell me, Q3 minus, as we have seen for range, H minus L over H plus L. Similarly, Q3 minus Q1 over Q3 plus Q1. So these are the two more formula that you have to remember. Please note them down for continuous data, and this is for all types of data. So you need to find out Q1. For discrete data, I'll tell you what is the formula, but for continuous, just note it down. This is Qi, L plus I into n by 4 minus Cf over F into H. All these formula are for continuous data. For discrete, I have just taken one example to show, I mean, what is the meaning of quartile. We have to divide the whole data into 4 equal parts. So now put the value of I, you will get Q1 and Q3. We'll take some examples. I mean, one example I have already taken. For that, we had found out what mean, median, mode. Yes or no? In measures of central tendency. The same example we will take, and we will find out Q1, Q2, and Q1 and Q3 basically. Q2 we have already found out that was median, and we had got I suppose 25 or something we have got. Yes or no? So see, this one you have noted down. What is coefficient of quartile deviation? Q3 minus Q1 over Q3 plus Q1. What is the formula for quartile deviation? Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. Shall we take the same example? See, have you noted it down? So this was the example. Let me show you that example. Yeah, this one. Do you remember? For that we had got, this is median, and we had got, this is your Q2 25. Yes or no? Now try to find out, apply the same formula. Let me draw the diagram. I mean, draw the table first. What was the table? Now, which example we are taking now? Example number 2 now. For this 2. Okay. Just tell me the table. Example number 2. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 42, 50. Yes or no? Now, frequency. Tell me. 5, 10, 20, 5, 10. Yes? Yes or no? Cumulative frequency. 5, 15, 35, 40 and 50. 40 plus 10. 40 plus 10. Yes? Now, we have to find out Q1. So what is Q1? First of all, for Q1, we have to find out n by 4. That is 50 by 4. That is, tell me, 12.5. See where 12.5 lies in cumulative frequency column. So this is your class for Q1. I hope it is clear. For Q3, we need to find out 3n by 4. Yes or no? Yes. So that is nothing but, tell me, 12.5 into 3. That is equal to, tell me, 37 point. Now see, this is the class for Q3. Yes or no? 37.5 will lie in this class. This one, 40. Yes or no? So this is the class for Q3. So accordingly, we have to use L and everything. Yes or no? So now, what is the formula for Q1? L plus, tell me, n by 4 I have to write here, minus cumulative frequency, class preceding the, not median class, I mean the class where we have Q1 lies. Yes or no? Divided by F into H. Yes or no? Now tell me, what is L? What is L for Q1? 10. Very good. Plus 12.5 minus cumulative frequency 5. Very good. Divided by F, frequency of the Q1 class. So 10 into 10. So the answer is, what is Q1 I'm getting? Q1 is 10 plus, this is nothing but 7.5. So that is 17.5. So this is your Q1. I hope it is clear. Do you understand? Now we need to find out, tell me, Q2. Again, same formula, tell me, L plus, instead of n by 4, we have to write 2 times n by 4, that is n by 2. Are you getting how to use which class we have to take for L and CF and F? So n by 2 minus CF divided by, are you able to relate with that median? Median is nothing but Q2, that is the middle value. Now into H. So now R for Q2, not Q2, we need to find out Q3. We don't have to find Q2. Q2 we have already found. So here we have to write 3n by, tell me, 3n by 4. Yes or no? So for Q3, which class we have to take? Tell me. The third class or fourth class? Fourth class? Yes. For that, L is 30. 30 plus, tell me, 37.3 times of 12.5. That is 37.5 minus, tell me, minus the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the Q3 class. That is 35. Yes or no? Yes. And divided by what is the frequency of this particular class? 5 into 10. Yes or no? So Q3 is, tell me, 2.5, 35. So we are getting 35. So Q3 is 35. Now we know what is the formula. What is QD? Q3 minus Q1 upon. This is also called as semi-interquartile range. Why semi? Because we are dividing it by 2. And interquartile range is nothing but Q3 minus Q1. Interquartile range is nothing but, why interquartile? Middle values. Q1, Q3, Q0, Q4. Middle range. Not exactly range. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, range would be Q4 minus Q0. That is the last observation minus first observation. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So Q3 minus Q1 over 2, which is equal to, tell me, 35 minus, tell me, 17.5. 5 divided by 2. So tell me, 17.5 divided by 8.75, 8.7. So this is your quartile. I hope you will be able to do that. For discrete, what do you have to do? You have to divide into 4 chunks, 4 equal parts. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So the last observation of the first quarter would be Q1.
Q1.
The last observation of second quarter would be Q2.
Q2.
And last observation of third quarter would be
Q3.
Q3. And the last observation would be
Q4.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is, you need to just write what is Q3 minus Q1. It is also called as, tell me, interquartile range. Interquartile. Sometimes they may ask, yes or no? What is interquartile range of this particular data? Suppose for the same thing, that would be equal to 17.5 for this example. Yes or no? So interquartile range. Interquartile range. Yes? Okay. And Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. That is nothing but quartile deviation, as well as it is also known as semi-interquartile range. Semi means half. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Semi-inter. So every term, I mean name of the term will have some reason. Yes or no?
Yes.
So if you just remember those reasons, you don't have to worry about anything. Yes or no? So
Yes,
Q3
sir.
minus Q1 upon 2 is also known as semi-inter interquartile. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Shall we move ahead? So done with quartile deviation. Yes or no? When quartile deviation is 0, if Q3 and Q1 both are equal, I mean all the observations are equal, then quartile deviation will be 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Shall we move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, this is the least important topic in this particular section, quartile deviation. Only you need to remember this formula Q3 minus Q1 upon 2, Q3 minus Q1, how to find out Q3 and Q1, or maybe Q2 for, tell me, continuous data, and what is the meaning of quartile, right? Now, could you just tell me similarly, what is the meaning of quartile? We need to just divide the whole data into 4 equal parts.
4 equal parts.
So what would be the meaning of decile?
Decile 2.
Decile means 10 equal parts. Suppose 100 observations are there. So D1 would be 10,
10.
D2 would be 20,
20.
D3 would be 30, and D10 would be
100.
And are you getting or not? Yes or no? So decile means we have to divide. What is the meaning of hexile? We need to divide the whole observation into 6 equal parts. I hope it is clear. So for continuous data would be, again, what we have to do? N by 10 into.
10 into.
So let me write the formula. DI. D for decile. D for decile. L plus D by 10 into I. Yes or no? Minus CF over F into H. This is the formula for DI, for continuous data. I hope it is clear. I have done nothing. Yes or no? What I have done? For quartile, I have written D by 4.
D by.
Not D. Here you have to write N. N by 4. Yes or no? N by 10. So I had written N by 4 into I. Yes or no? Why? Because first of all, we have to divide the whole data into 4 equal parts. Here, 10 equal parts. And then I means whatever we need to find out.
Yes,
I mean
sir.
D1, D2 or D3, whatever. Yes or no? And accordingly you need to decide what is L, CF and F. Yes or no? Suppose we have to find out D5. Can I say D5 would be nothing but Q2? Yes or no? What is D5? D5 means middle value.
Middle value.
So D5 and Q2 would be same, because here you are going to get N by 2 only. Yes or no? And rest of the thing will be automatically same. So the calculation will be same, everything will be same. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you one question. If, example number 3, if second quartile, if second quartile is equal to kth hexile, then what is the value of k? Second quartile means middle value.
Middle value.
N by 2 will come. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So kth hexile means, for that what we have to do, n by 6 into k should be equal to n by 2. Can I write? See, 2 into n by 4 is equal to k into n by 6. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
So n and n will get cancel. This is 2, this is 3. So k is equal to, tell me, 3. How is it possible? I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of decile? Decile means 10 equal parts. Hexile means, I hope it is clear. Yes or no? Is equal to m decile. So what is the value of m? 5. Simple. Is there any doubt?
No.
Okay. So done with quartile deviation as well as coefficient of quartile deviation. Shall we move to the next point? What is the next point?
Standard deviation.
Very, very important. That is the main topic. That is the main topic of, tell me, this particular section, measures of dispersion. So give the heading. Topic number 3 or 4? 5.
5.
Okay. 10 points we have to cover, right?
Yes.
So only standard deviation we'll see today, and rest of the topics we'll see tomorrow, as well as. So we won't be able to start the third section tomorrow. Yes or no? So in the first hour we'll cover the remaining 5, and then we'll solve questions in the next hour. Yes or no? Okay. Now number 5. Give the heading standard
Deviation.
we'll write the formula only. We'll explain how formulas are coming. Standard deviation. Standard deviation. Does anyone, can you explain what is standard deviation? Yes, online students, you are not saying anything. So is everything going bouncer? Yes. Statistics is in full flow and we are not getting anything. Is that the case? Yes, online kids. Rudrani, Mahi, Krishna, Renuka, Om, सब सो रहे हैं ऐसे लग रहा है. Standard deviation. What is the meaning of standard deviation? Tell me. Quite theoretical chapter is this. Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
we need to understand the terms. We have to remember the formula. We have to apply the logic, calculation, algebra, everything. Yes or no? But the most important thing, if you remember the formula, your life becomes easy then in statistics. Yes or no? So remember all these formula, and that are not very difficult. You have to just revise. What is standard deviation? Again, if I tell you the definition, it may be a bit complicated. So let me tell you the process, and then we'll write in English. Yes or no? See, suppose again we'll start with undistributed or not continuous data, I would say, right? Ungrouped data, I would say. So ungrouped data without any frequency, right? Suppose for ungrouped data, xi is there, x1, x2, x3, up to xn. So first of all, you need to find out mean. First step, what do you have to find out?
Mean.
So mean is nothing but, tell me, summation xi over n. Simple. First step. Is there any doubt? And then the second one, you need to find out xi minus x bar whole square. This is the second step. Yes or no? What we have to do, find out x1 minus x bar whole square, x2 minus x bar whole square. I mean square of deviation. What we have to find out? Square of deviation. First, we have to find out mean. Second, we have to find out, tell me,
Square of the deviation.
square of the deviation. And deviation from, tell me, deviation from mean.
Mean.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Deviation from mean. Yes, online students, are you getting or not? So this lecture is live, so you can see in YouTube also later if you don't get anything. So square of the deviation from mean, right? Now now the third one. We have to find out the mean of square of deviation of all the observations from mean. I mean, whatever we have found out in the second step, we have to find out mean. Yes or no?
Okay.
It is similar to that of mean deviation, if you remember. But there we won't have to just square. Yes or no? We have to just find out the absolute deviation, mean of absolute deviation. So now what we have to do? We have to find out mean of, tell me, square of deviation divided by n.
Division n.
So what we have to find out? Mean of
Square of deviation by n.
square of deviation. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
No.
Understood. Now the fourth step. Whatever you have found out till now, so far, I mean, in the third step, you have to find out the square root of it. What do you have to do? Square root. So you have to find out square root. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is whatever you have got in the last step. Since we have squared, yes or no? So degree of the data should be same. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In mean division, we didn't square. Yes or no? That is why we don't have to take square root. Here we have to take square root as we have squared in the second step. Yes or no? So this is nothing but standard deviation. And it is also denoted by sigma. Yes or no? So this is your sigma. Now let me tell you in English. How can we see all these four steps? See. It is the square root of, from bottom to top, it is the square root of mean of square of all the deviations from mean.
From mean.
It is the square root of mean of square of all the deviation from mean. So many complications. Yes or no? I mean, see, first, what we have to do? Mean, we have to find out mean, then square of deviations,
Square of
then
deviation.
again mean,
Again,
mean of square of deviations, and then taking square root. So write down the definition. If you forget the definition, remember the steps. Yes or no? Because definition is not going to come in the exam. Yes or no? But you need to remember the process. Now tell me. Definition. Standard deviation. Standard deviation is the, tell me, square root of mean of square of. Standard deviation is the square root of mean of square of deviation of deviation of all the observations from mean. Is there any doubt? First, find out mean, deviation, square, mean, square root. Understood? Shall we take one example?
Yes.
Let me write all those formulae first, then we'll take one example, then we'll end the session. Yes?
Yes, sir.
See. So for two formulas for ungrouped discrete data. So case number 1 for ungrouped um, discrete data. Yeah. First formula, sigma is equal to square root of xi minus x bar whole square summation divided by n. That is what I have told you, right? The second formula, if you just uh, applying the summation, or you just expand xi minus x bar and then applying summation, what you'll get? Summation xi square upon n minus x bar whole square. I'll tell you in the next lecture how it comes. Okay. If you expand this and apply the summation, you'll get this. This is quite easier. I mean, both the formulas can be used. It totally depends upon the type of the data or the complexity of the data. Yes. Now the second case for group data, then frequency will be there for grouped data. Please tell me. I mean, please remind me of combined standard deviation as well tomorrow. I'll take that because I have not mentioned in the index. Yes. See, tell me, for group data, frequency will be there.
Yes, sir.
Now for that, the first formula is, let me write third formula. This is the third one, right?
Yes, sir.
So sigma is equal to, only frequency will come. See, summation fi will come here, and xi minus, tell me, xi minus x bar whole square will be as it is, and instead of n we have to write summation fi.
Yes, sir.
I know you understood. I hope you understood this one. Yes or no? Frequency will be there. So what I have to do, like we do in mean. Yes or no? Summation xi divided by n, and for frequency distributed data, summation fi xi divided by summation fi. And the fourth formula would be, tell me, sigma is equal to summation fi xi square divided by summation fi minus x bar whole square. Yeah. So this is the formula. So only two formulas that you have to remember, not four. Yes or no? The first two, and only frequency you need to add. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The first one you already know what you have to do. This is the definition only, and then when you expand, you'll get this. I hope it is clear. Time is up, so we'll take examples tomorrow.
Yes.
We'll continue to tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.